right, where do we start? A guy in Ohio won a $291,000 lottery prize thanks to a mistake. So he meant to buy tickets with his usual numbers for 7 consecutive days, but accidentally purchased one ticket with his chosen numbers and then 6 auto picks. So he meant to do 7
for 7 consecutive days.
Yeah, but he did 1, and then accidentally was like they did the auto pick on the 6 others, and one of the 6 others won.
Dang,
That's cool.
See, that's just the
But
world.
that's not what you want.
Well, no, I would take I would
because you want to play your sames.
No, I don't, because if I don't play, I would end myself.
But you would if you could every single time.
Yeah, I would. But what's crazy is that is the world looking out for that dude.
UPI.com.
Wouldn't you say?
I'm not a big believer of the world looking out for that dude.
Is that lucky?
Don't get me started, dude.
Oh no,
Is that
don't
luck?
do that.
No.
What? That is so lucky. Because if he would have done it right, he would have won. But he got lucky and something messed up, and he won. That's luck.
It's not something messed up. He messed up.
Well, no, because they hit the buttons.
I think they messed up.
Yeah,
Oh.
the cashier hits the button.
I'm with Lunchbox though. Like somebody's looking out for him.
Or is that luck? Which one? Or is it both?
I think it'd be both.
Okay.
Can I just give you
Here we go.
Oh no.
We may have.
a quick version of luck?
Yes.
And I recently had a conversation with Annie Duke. And for those that don't know who Annie Duke is, she was a very successful poker player. She won millions of dollars playing poker. She even won a really high-entry paper, rock, scissors tournament. Like, won the whole tournament. She now is a doctor, and she studies cognitive theory, cognitive science, just generally speaking. She's written a couple books. I just spent an hour with her talking about luck. I do not believe in luck. I don't believe in good luck. I don't believe in bad luck. And the reason that I don't believe in either is because I don't think you can assign good or bad to anything that happens to you because of what else can happen to you from that situation. Meaning, this guy won $291,000. That's lucky. What if tomorrow a weird cousin decides he wants the money and stabs him and dies? Now, was that good luck or was that bad luck? You can't actually define luck until you die, and then if you're dead, you can't define anything. So I think random occurrences happen, but I do not believe in good luck.
So you would just call what happened to him a random occurrence?
Completely random. We don't know if it's good or bad.
I guess I hadn't really thought about how, if something really lucky happens to you and it changes the course of your life, but then something tragic happens to you that only happened because of the lucky thing that happened.
And you guys, we've talked about this, and I know I bore people all the time by talking about luck, but I could have spent 3 hours talking to her.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She won a rock, paper, scissor
First of all,
contest?
I can't believe you call it that. I call it paper, rock, scissors.
Oh, she said rock first.
No,
didn't she?
everybody does except
It's
for me.
rock, paper, scissors.
Wait.
That's what I said.
No, you said it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors.
That's what's the
Yeah,
game.
and
What do you
I
call
literally
it?
just said everybody but me says it rock, paper,
I know,
scissors.
but I didn't catch
and now
up
you guys
that-
are all yelling at me.
And what do you call
I
it?
feel
didn't
so
catch
unlucky
that
right
you
now.
call it that.
Huh?
I didn't catch that you call it that.
That's because you're not judgmental, and I appreciate that about you.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
So you said paper, rock, scissors?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
weird.
Probably a genius thing. I don't know.
Rock,
I
paper,
bet it's
scissors.
your alphabetical thing that you do.
Paper, rock, scissors. LMNOP, Wow. I don't know.
That's gotta be
that's
it.
probably just-
Subconsciously, he put it in order.
What he does with everything.
I do that with my spices.
Oh my gosh.
You do?
You guys are
Yes.
so
Because I
weird.
probably was just told that when I was 5 and just held on to it.
They're easier
Thank
to
you for
find.
assigning it to a more elevated reason. But yeah, we did that. I interviewed her, and it was fantastic. She also wrote a book on quitting
Quitting what?
everything, but for a reason. And we have we say it different, but I said the same thing in my book. It's like, it's not quitting if you're modifying what you're doing because you've learned a lot about why you're doing it, and if you've learned enough to change. Like, if you keep pushing on a wall and the wall doesn't move, you got to stop pushing with your hands. Maybe you go push with a tractor. So it's not quitting pushing the wall with your hands. It's actually change. Anyway, all that to say, I don't believe in good luck.
But do you believe in luck? Just luck?
I believe in random occurrences. I don't like the word luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you just don't like good and bad luck. Like, because good could be good,
But
it
luck
could be
has
bad.
to be assigned with a good or a bad. There's no such thing as random luck that's not good or bad. You can't just say, but somebody was lucky, that means that's positive. Or somebody
Right.
was unlucky,
Mostly,
that's
yeah.
negative.
Mhm.
So luck is genuinely considered good unless it is met with a which is bad.
Like in your case, though.
Guys, we can do this.
Vegas.
We can do this, but I'm just saying our listeners get so bored when I do these. But
Why? It's kind of interesting to think about how sometimes, though, someone has had a lot of lucky things. Like, when is the unlucky going to happen?
I think there could be a lot of micro unluckies that have happened to the one macro, and the micros have actually changed the course of the person's life. It doesn't matter. My only theory was luck, for the sake of luck, doesn't exist at how we define it.
Just ROs.
There are just random occurrences,
ROs.
and then it's how we deal with them.
Yeah.
So on the surface, it looks like a guy winning $291,000. That's great luck. What if he goes and buys himself a car, and the car breaks down, and he's fixing the tire on the side of the road, and somebody crashes into him because they didn't see him because it was nighttime and he wasn't pulled over to the right?
But that is a different occurrence.
But it's
It's
all
separate.
together. It just wouldn't have happened had that first thing not happened.
Yeah, because then one would argue that winning the money was unlucky
Because it ended up killing him.
Right. Yeah.
But how did the money kill him?
because he bought the car.
And if he didn't have that car,
It wouldn't have
he
broke
wouldn't
He
down.
would have never bought the car. So
I mean, yeah.
So
But
that-
some people say when life's ready to get you, it's going to get you.
and that
like
might
that
be
one.
lucky too, because what the crap is life even here? My wife and I have such a different association with just existing in life. And this is a long time ago in therapy. And we were just talking about life. And I was like, I feel like life sucks and there's occasional good parts. And my wife's like, wow, that's crazy, because I feel like life's pretty great. And then there are occasional difficulties. And my therapist was like, that's just how you guys, like, that's your growth from infant to now. Like, what you've been through and how you look at life and how it's affected you, you have this. Even if it's not something that you paint on the wall, that's just how you feel. And I didn't say that for any reason other than I think we were talking about having kids a long time ago, and I was like, I don't know, bringing a kid into the world kind of sucks. And it always sucks with the little occasional lights, like nice light here, nice light there. But for the most part, life sucks. And he was like, I would understand someone like you saying that, because I think a lot of your early years, which is a lot of how we're formed, and a lot of the things that, sit inside of us that maybe we don't even know, you're wired this way. But she's different. She's like, life's awesome. And yeah, there's some hard stuff. And I wasn't saying it for any other reason. It's just how I felt. But anyway.
I kind of started with life's awesome, and now I'm kind of more with you, dude. Like, I'm with you now. Like, man, life.
Eddie, you are not a pessimist.
I'm not.
No
but,
way.
But if someone
You're
asks
not.
you, what's,
I'm not a pessimist. I don't think I'm a pessimist.
That's not. I'm sorry. What's the definition? Let's look it up, because I don't know what you described to me just now feels like. That
Does it? Or does it,
feels,
does
and
it
my
feel
feeling
like
might be wrong.
You're starting at a detriment, but you have the ability to build out positive situations from it. I feel like, if anything, that is, I won't say,
a realist.
when people say that, it kind of annoys me.
Well,
It's almost like when someone goes, I tell it like it is. No, you just tell it how you think it is.
yeah.
And when someone's like, I like that person who tells it like it is. No, he just says it like you like it. So then you go, he tells it like it is. So I feel like a realist feels a little self-congratulatory. Like, look at me, I just say it real. But I do feel like I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist, because I do think that even though life sucks, you can climb your way out to have some really great moments.
Okay.
But that's just my interpretation. I don't. Oh, I've been studying the Dunning-Kruger theory a bunch.
What's that?
who's
Derry Coning?
Dunning-Kruger.
What is that?
Dunning-Kruger.
Enlighten us.
Like Rachel Kruger?
So the dumbest people are the ones that are so sure that they're right all the time, because there's no way to know that they are wrong. The smartest people are the ones that are like, I don't know about this, man, because they have learned so much that when you learn so much, you actually learn you know nothing.
Yeah.
And so the people that are the most confident in their ability, the absolute, like, I know all about, what do you want to do? Bitcoin. I know all about how to be successful. I know how. They're really the dumbest people, because they do really feel like they know it all, except there is no ability to know it all. And the more you know, the more you understand that, did you know a friggin' drop in the ocean? And so it's always, listen, from what I know, this is how I feel, but it could possibly change with more information. And so, and neither one of those type of people will ever be affected, because the lower end, they're so sure, they can never actually be taught they don't know, because they're so sure. And the other end, they're never going to be that sure of anything, regardless if they really do know, because they always know they really didn't know anything. It's a bit of that, Socrates, I've traveled the world and I found the smartest man. Oh, yeah? Who's that? It's me. Wow. Well, that's pretty self-sure of yourself. Yeah, it's because I realized I'm the one person that doesn't know anything. So, and I know I don't know anything. That's what I've been reading about lately, the Dunning-Kruger theory. It's two people, Dunning and Kruger. It wasn't like Freddie's cousin.
Oh, like a law firm?
No. I don't know how that started. Oh, the lottery story.
ROs.
I can read you the exact definition of Dunning-Kruger theory instead of me just rambling on. It's a cognitive bias where individuals with limited knowledge or limited competence in a particular domain greatly overestimate their knowledge or competence. And they can never know that they are overestimated because they're not smart enough to know that they're not as smart as they think.
Cool. Yeah. Like that. That's me, man.
That's not you.
Yeah, I'm not smart at all.
No, but I don't think you know.
Right.
No, you think you're dumb, so you're okay.
I know, so I'm the smart one.
No, that's not how that
No,
works.
that's not what he's saying.
Yeah, because the people that think they're smart, they're the dumb ones.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, because I think I'm pretty smart.
You're dumb.
No, but he's not going to.
Oh, no, he got me.
Just like that.
I'm Kruger.
No.
Hey, can I ask you a question, though? Something you said earlier.
I may not know a good answer, but go ahead.
You will know the answer.
Sure.
But, is it cool to you when you say stuff like, in my book? Because, when you say that, dude.
And did I say that?
Yes.
You did, because you were referring to how she calls it one thing and you wrote about it in your book, but you didn't refer to it the same way she did.
I think I said it that way because I don't feel like I refer to it in the same, at the same intellectual level that she did. So I think by me saying that, what I felt, it may not have come out that way. What I felt was I don't think I did as good of a job at conveying what she conveyed at a much higher intellectual level.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just saying in my book.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that is so cool. That's something
whatever the subject is,
whatever
he's
it
just like, oh yeah, in my book.
Most people will never, ever be able to say something
I should have
like
said in my second book because that would have been a real flex.
Yeah.
If I was flexing, I think I would have said that. It wasn't meant that way now.
In my New York Times bestseller.
In my second New York Times bestseller.
I think you have to take time to realize how cool that is. That's like if someone's just like, man, what movie was I making at the time? That's so cool. People can't say stuff like that.
I can tell you with 100% honesty and authenticity that I did not mean it to be cool. I felt like I was saying that as a shot to myself because how she said it was so much more articulate than how I wrote it. So I can understand why you would say that, but that is not what I meant by it.
It's still cool to me.
But it is in my second New York Times bestseller. Which one is it? Can you show the screen?
That one.
This one. Fail Until You Don't.
That one.
Where I talk about quitting, and it's okay to quit if you have learned the reason as to why you're quitting. It's not just because you're tired and it's not working, but you have learned that continuing at the same rate with the same goal is not going to work based on the information that you have gathered. And to modify is not quit. And modify can mean do something completely different because you have learned what you were doing was not for you. But no, I didn't mean it like that. If it came off like that, that sucks, and I'm sorry.
No, it didn't. That's not even why I brought it up. I just meant it's cool to hear, I don't know, you just say things like it's like, oh, yeah, like in my book, and it's, but I'll never be able to say, I've never written a book. A lot of people haven't written books, and it's cool to say something like, well, in my book.
Well, you've written a song.
Yeah, I guess I can, in my song, when I grow up.
You've written music.
Would you ever be like, in my book, Stanley's First Day of School?
In my kid's book, maybe. I would say that.
Because that's cool too.
Yeah, but there's really nothing in that except for, unless I were to say, I did write a kid's book once because someone was asking me about a kid's book. And I did write a kid's book once, and here are the things I didn't know I was getting into. How long it takes. It takes longer to do a kid's book than it does a normal book, even though there's 1,000th of the writing. And also with a kid's book, I don't draw. Most people have an illustrator.
Did people think you drew it?
Yeah. So you have to hire an illustrator.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely didn't mean it like that. I'm trying to flex it.
I didn't take it like that. I just think it's so cool.
All right, Amy, you want to do your story?
Yeah, so an attorney in Milwaukee is promising a $100,000 reward to anyone who has information about Nancy Guthrie's case. His name is Michael Huppy. And I was like, what's his angle on this? Because he's a prominent personal injury attorney lawyer and president of Milwaukee Crime Stoppers. So maybe that's why he's...
They have a president of those organizations? Because we had that in Arkansas. Call Crime Stoppers now.
Yeah.
McGruff.
Yeah, and you know
Different. McGruff and the
Was
Crime
it?
Stoppers.
Yeah, totally
McGruff
different.
wanted you to take a bite out of crime.
Right, that's not the same?
No,
No.
Crime Stoppers, they
It's
were
for
looking
tips.
for people.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy though is if you call like the police station to report, you know where the suspect is, you don't get the Crime Stoppers money because it's two separate organizations.
Didn't know that.
So
That's
you
what-
have to specifically
have to
call the
specific-
Crime
yes.
Stoppers number?
Yes.
Then I would call the police and go, can you connect me to Crime Stoppers?
Because I want the money.
Yeah. So keep going.
Yeah, well, I guess knowing that he's the president of Crime Stoppers, clearly he's into stopping crime. But then I thought, oh, what an angle, too, for his personal injury firm. Like now he's in national news, like on, people are talking about him as being someone that's donated. And it's like, there's also some advertising for
That's
him
his
as
angle.
well.
That's his angle.
Yeah.
Well, but he's also involved in Crime
sure,
Stoppers.
but-
He's not just like randomly caring about.
It's in Milwaukee. It's not anywhere close to I mean, it's promotion.
I can agree with that.
Yeah,
It's working.
He may have a good heart and just want to offer the money up, but it seems to me,
that he's just trying to get
but
advertising.
it doesn't matter. If that helps, I got no problem with that. Have some free advertising if it's actually going to encourage somebody to turn someone in. What's crazy is the people that keep sending the notes going, give me money. I don't have her, but I know who has her. They've sent multiple notes.
And they send them all to TMZ, right?
Yeah, because they
No,
know that'll get out.
Well, but also there's local news stations, right?
Yeah, and the local news, they have been, for the most part, super cooperative with the law, and they're giving them to the law first before they're reporting on them.
That's smart.
I saw a funny TikTok because I didn't watch Blue's Clues, but at one point he goes, I got a letter. I just got a letter. I'm going to read it to you right now. And it's like, this is TMZ every time they get a letter about Nancy Guthrie. I just got a letter. Going to read it to you right now. So,
That's funny.
yeah. All right, Lunchbox.
Yeah, my Cardi B beat is running dry. Thought I had something. I thought Offset sent her like $20,000 worth of balloons. Turns out that wasn't real, but now I do have something for you. Did Cardi B perform at the Super Bowl halftime show?
No,
she didn't
but if you were to bet it on one of those predictive markets, yes, because she was dancing at that house, and so that counted as a performance.
And so that's what the big controversy is. Some people are not getting paid for no. Some people are getting paid for yes or no. And so these.
What do you think?
I mean, she was in the performance.
I agree.
So I feel like you have to be, and so they're only paying partial because they're like, well, she didn't sing. So I don't know if it's going to get sticky like with lawsuits. Like, can you sue them and be like, no, like,
I'm good with money back on that.
No.
Like cancel it because she didn't sing. She didn't
Oh,
perform.
whoa.
Perform could even just mean dance.
But she,
Right.
but she was just
no,
like
if it
everyone
said
else.
perform, but it doesn't. You don't think those background dancers performed?
No, those the ones were dancing performed.
Okay, but
her
she
and
was dancing as part of the set. So was Alex Earl. So was some other
Jessica,
Jessica
Alba.
Alba.
Yeah, I think
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
Yep.
that count. If you're famous and you're out there for a reason, that's performative.
It doesn't matter if you're famous. If you're just if you're the grass, you performed.
Well, you mean the grass
Well,
with the people
plants
in
got
Yeah.
paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They got paid $5,000.
No, but I'm saying people can, like, these predictive markets, Amy, I don't really understand how they work. Bobby may be able to explain them, but people could bet, like, will she perform? And so
I know
now
what they are.
people are mad because saying, hey, I didn't get my money. Why am I not getting my money when she did perform? Or why am I only getting partial money?
So I have no dog in this race. You say dog in this fight. Don't like dog fighting.
like the race.
Yeah, there go race.
Yeah. I don't have a dog in this race, but I would say that if I were one of these predictive markets, I would not pay out because she was there. She was brought there because she was famous. She was put up there because she was famous, and she was highlighted with a quick camera swipe of the people that were dancing there. That is part of the performance.
Oh, so you would pay it out?
If you bet, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it depends what you bet. 'Cause
Yeah.
The people that are upset for the most part are the people that said she didn't perform, and they're like, well, she didn't perform.
Right.
Oh, they're the ones upset.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And then some people are only getting
Well, I
partial
think now
payment.
they're going to need to, like, moving forward, you have to really define what performing means.
Right.
No. I don't. If anything,
It should be appeared in the halftime show. Like that should be the wording.
but then they show her in the crowd.
But she was
Cameo?
in the crowd.
No,
She
no,
was- no,
what
she
is she
was not.
saying?
She was on the
you mean in the
stage.
seats? You mean in
Yeah.
the seats?
Yeah,
It's just weird because like Pedro Pascal, he was just like,
and that was a performance.
He was acting chill.
I would be upset if I lost this for sure because I'd be like, what? But again, no dog in this race.
mm-hmm.
If you bet Cardi B to perform, you won because she performed.
I guess I would be upset if I lost the bet, right?
That's what I'm saying.
If
I
I
would be upset
lost
too.
the money, but if they gave me my money back and it was a cancel as a void, I'd be like, I'm fine with that. Whatever. It's too stupid. No, but nobody loses here.
Well,
Which I think is what they're doing, right? Like
Yeah,
some of them
some
just
of them-
canceling the bet.
But some aren't. Some just you just don't win.
Yeah, you don't
lost your
win.
money.
Well, that's terrible.
I just got a letter. Gonna read it to you right now, Morgan.
Logan Paul. Do you guys all know who that is?
Very
Yes.
familiar.
Yes. So he just sold a trading card at an auction, and it's the most expensive trading card ever sold.
And not only that, because I think we're up for 16 million.
16.49 million.
Speaking of Lunchbox's story, someone bet that the card would go for over $16 million, and they won like $400,000. But the thing about these predictive markets, they don't care if you have inside information. There's no rules. It's not trading. It's not stock trading. It's not gambling. There is no rule on having inside information. You can open an account because you know something and you see it's already up there and bet it, and you're the guy. There is no rule against it. So someone did win that. And yeah, it was the Guinness World Record for the most expensive card of any kind ever sold.
Because I did see the one where someone, where is that guy that we took, the president?
Trump, Obama,
Venezuela.
George Bush. Oh, the one we took, Venezuela.
Yeah, someone had bet that they were going to,
Right before it.
So
and
they
won
knew?
like a ton of money. And it was like, that's crazy.
Who was the person?
It is not considered gambling. Predictive markets are not
right.
considered gambling.
Well, why aren't there
You don't know.
regulations around it?
I don't know.
Too new.
Because also, same thing with like crypto
Okay.
currency.
What about it?
There are not regulations with like trading on that because, yeah, I guess.
You can rug pull like crazy with crypto.
What's that mean?
Let's say I started a coin. Let's say I started
That's what,
Bone Coin.
what's her name did.
Yeah. And so
Octua.
yeah. So I was like, Bone Coin, here we go. Everybody get in on Bone Coin. I'm gonna hold it for at least 5 years. We're gonna be, and then everybody buys in, and I go, nope, I'm out, and I pull immediately. Boom, it crashes. I made a ton of money, and then I made a ton of money on everybody buying because there's a little fee attached to it, and so everybody loses their money. I made a ton of money. I just rug pulled you guys. That happens semi-frequently. That's what Hawk Tua got in trouble for.
Where is she? Did she?
She's still doing podcasts,
She's still
Oh, okay.
around.
All right.
but she's not on the Jake Logan Paul network. One of those two.
Oh, really? She got,
She's no longer with that, right,
Oh.
Mike?
Yeah, she went away for a good while.
Yeah. Yeah,
Almost
she
a year.
did disappear, but she's back, and now she's kind of doing her own
And she did not get in trouble.
Mm-mm. No. But, yeah, Morgan, that was crazy.
Yeah, well, so he made almost $8 million in profit from this because he bought it for $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also like threw in a diamond necklace and custom diamond case with it
That he
to the
wore.
person
when he
yeah,
wear it,
at WrestleMania. That's an insane amount of money for a Pokemon card.
Card, yeah.
I'm going to say this, and it might be against everything I've ever said. I like Logan Paul.
see, I got to figure out, I get which one is which, confused. Was Logan Paul the one that was going back and forth with Tom Brady last week?
Yes.
About how he's a
That's Logan.
super athlete.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think, but by the way, they're both very smart, obviously. Jake
Yeah.
Paul has the bigger beard. Jake Paul's the boxer. Logan Paul boxed too. Logan Paul is all wrestlers, WWE. He's an A- wrestler. Mike?
I would agree.
He's really good. He takes it really seriously. He works extremely hard. He respects the sport. I watch him talk about it. And I know he's playing a character when he's playing Logan Paul. Even Logan Paul, we'll call it an influencer. He's playing a character. I have nothing but an extreme amount of respect for him and how he does it. And then when I see the work ethic that he does to be a good WWE wrestler, and he's awesome. Just as an athlete, professional athlete, it's crazy. I like Logan Paul.
What about his brother? You like him?
Don't know enough about him. I watch a lot of Logan Paul on his podcast, especially when they bring wrestlers on, and he just respects it so much. And so anybody that respects something that is bigger, older, like that's a type of person, regardless of how you feel about everything else that he does.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, what do you think about Logan Paul?
I mean, I like him as a wrestler. I don't know outside of that how much I like him.
I think it's all an act.
I mean, he does play into it. Like, he knows how to be entertaining, and he knows how to make people get filled with rage online. He's really good at it. It's hard for me to separate that from just, like, how I associate what Logan Paul is.
I don't know a lot about Logan Paul's history of what he's been doing for the past 20 years. I would just see stuff that popped in the news. But the version that I see of him now, I like it.
He essentially got started on Disney Channel. Him and his brother run a show.
They were on Disney? They weren't just YouTubers?
I thought they were just YouTubers.
They
the
started
whole
on
time.
Vine, Disney Channel, and then YouTube.
Wow.
Do you feel like you like Logan Paul because he's now attached to the WrestleMania stuff?
I think with him, well, let's just call it wrestling. Let's be respectful.
Sorry,
WrestleMania is an event. It's
Sorry.
the biggest event of the year.
Don't know the distinction.
I think the reverence that I see him pay towards that is not just about that. It's about something bigger than he is that he respects and he wants to work hard at. And I think that probably filters into a lot of the things that he does. Because I don't think that would be completely independent of everything else that he lives his life by. How do you feel about that statement, Mike?
Yeah, because, I mean, he probably had to work harder to get respect in WWE, because it's going to be like people saying, oh, he's just a YouTuber trying to go over here, but he, like, takes it very seriously.
And he's awesome.
Did you, like, when did he join WWE?
I don't know, 3-4 years ago?
Yeah, I saw him at SummerSlam. That was probably 3 years ago, and he was still relatively new.
I think that watching him do that has brought me into being a fan of him. It's not just that he does that, but watching him do that and talk about other things and having a ton of respect for something bigger than he is makes me feel like he probably has a ton of respect for other things bigger than he is, and that it's very much an act.
Oh, so he's been doing it. He's like a character for 4 years.
Dude, I'm telling you who else was good. Like Bad Bunny was pretty good.
Yeah.
At
Not,
wrestling?
not Logan Paul good because he didn't commit to it for as long a time, but Bad Bunny's also kind of jacked.
Yeah.
Like, because
Really?
yeah.
He got in shape, yeah.
Yeah. There was a story about Bad Bunny doing, and we gotta take a break in a second. But Bad Bunny was doing one of the shows, maybe Raw or something, and he has a Lamborghini, and the whole thing was they were gonna spray paint his Lamborghini with some stuff, and he was like, just spray paint it. And they're like, no, we'll use it. He's like, just spray paint it. I'll get it fixed, but we really want to sell this thing. And so he had him spray paint his real Lamborghini with this for the bit.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, Eddie's still got to do his, and then we'll take a break,
Yeah.
and we will come back.